Hello and welcome to the Flannel Brothers. See, I fucked it up. And Hannah's laughing at me.
What's going on? It's Flannel Brothers.
Hello and welcome to the Flannel Brothers show. I'm your host, Nat Patterson. I'm joined by Weird Al Yankovic's understudy, Mr. James Fenton. How are you today?
I'm good.
The Flannel Brothers show is the show where we talk about the stuff that we like, and you're going to listen, damn it.
Well,
people will...
and watch.
A few people will listen.
Let's hope.
Hope so.
What are we doing today? What are we talking about?
Let's talk about Nintendo. And I want you to start because you love Nintendo a lot more than I do.
I do. But my first experience with Nintendo was the Game Boy Color.
Me too.
Not the black and white one.
Not me. I had the black and white one.
No, a lot of my mates had a Nintendo 64, and I didn't. We had a PlayStation. So my first home console was PlayStation 1 in the year 2000.
I also had a PlayStation 1.
We got it just as we moved up to Brisbane from Caloundra.
Mm-hmm.
That's neither here nor there. Yeah, so I never had a NES. I never had a... let me just have a little sip of the beer. Sponsored by beer.
We are not showing the label because we are not getting paid for it.
Oh shit, I may have had it the other way around.
It's okay.
It doesn't. Just blur it around. What was I saying? Nintendo. Yeah, okay, so like I never had a NES or a SNES or a... What's the next one? Next one's 64, isn't it? Yeah, well I never had any of them. Yeah, first one was Game Boy. I love it. So playing the Game Boy and all Game Boy games, Game Boy Color, just reminds me of being a kid and having a good time. And I put like 200 hours into Pokemon Blue.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Normal.
I don't know how. Like,
I do.
What could you possibly do in that game for 200 hours? Considering now, like looking at where the games are now, with the online community and breeding and shinies and all that, like all of the huge
developments
like in the gameplay mechanics and all that. Going back to Generation 1 and Pokemon Blue,
they didn't have it.
How could what did you do in that game?
I know how. I remember because I'm a little older than you. I remember that the feeling of beating the league and seeing all your Pokemon come up, little pictures, and it's like, that's my boys.
You're 7 months older than me.
I'm a little older than you. When you're young, though, 7 months can make a difference. Well, I had a Game Boy Pocket.
That's
I had the one before the Game Boy Color.
Does that have the slider on it?
What do you mean the slider?
Where you can adjust the black and whiteness of it? The
opacity, maybe?
Opacity.
How thick the black was?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, no. I don't believe it did. If I remember correctly, it was a proper like switch to turn it on, and it had volume on one side, and that's it.
The one where you put the game cartridge in, and then the switch on the top.
Yeah, the switch on the top.
It closes it, so it's in there.
Yeah.
No.
What?
No. This one was just a switch on the side.
To turn it on.
But to tell you the truth, I may have pulled I'm older, so I remember better card before. The Game Boy Pocket, however, I don't remember. I remember playing most games on my Game Boy Color.
See, my mates, when I lived in Caloundra, had Game Boy Pockets. They had a red one, and I distinctly remember there being some kind of black and white slider.
Then there may have been, and I just
opacity.
Was that the thing on the top?
Maybe. Yes. Yeah, and it's a little grey.
Yep.
Little grey nub.
Yeah.
And
okay, yes,
the power is on the side, and it was just a little black.
Yeah, flicky.
Just.
Yep.
Oh,
So I had that, and I remember I played Super Mario Land. I think we talked about this last week. Super Mario. Huh?
He's had the cover.
Oh.
Where you going?
Can you bring that to me?
Oh.
So that's
Where'd
the Game Boy
you pluck
Color.
that from?
My bedroom.
Earlier.
So see, I am remembering this a little, and I'm remembering. What is this thing? Can anyone?
It's an infrared.
That's infrared.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is that for like link cable? Is that
That's
Mario
Super
Land?
Mario Land.
Well, looky what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. A relic from the past.
Expensive.
Hey?
Super Mario Land. This
Well,
is
it's
the
a
one I
Game
was
Boy
talking
Color.
about. This is the Game Boy Color. My Game Boy Pocket's long gone.
This is the clear one.
Yeah, clear purple.
Yeah, dope.
I didn't have many games. I had like a bunch of movie tie-ins. I had Pinocchio
On your Game Boy.
on my Game Boy Pocket.
Yeah, right.
I had Pinocchio. I had this. I had Pokemon Red. I remember playing that in black and white. And then when I put it into my Game Boy Color, it kind of...
It goes red.
It tried... Yeah, it was like red and... Or pink, it was more pinky.
It's red.
The Game Boy Color tried to emulate color. on games that didn't have color in their chipset, I guess. For getting technical.
Well, did that one? Is it because that's a Game Boy game, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna test it right now.
Yeah. Cause
So keep talking. I'm gonna see if it.
yeah,
Well,
right.
that's in colour.
Well, no, so I had Pokemon Blue, and yeah, on my Game Boy Color. What else I have? I think we might have covered this last week.
Wait, I'm gonna turn back on. Listen to this sound.
That's gonna clip. Sounds great.
Oh, I didn't.
You turned it off.
I turned it off.
You chump. The speaker's down there.
How did I do that?
You turned it all the way.
Down.
Yeah, it goes all the way
Oh,
up.
it does. Okay. Tiny little sound.
Hooray! Right, yeah. So I had a Game Boy Advance. I had a Nintendo 3DS. Oh, and a DS back in the day.
I got a
and the
DS.
Wii. Everyone had a Wii. Did you have a Wii?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you should have gone before we started recording.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, get it? Because like urination. I have a Wii U, which I bought for Mario Kart, which brings us to our next topic. So I can see on your little computer screen here, or your big computer screen compared to my computer screen. Which
My
is
first
tiny.
opinion. See, I've written down my opinions.
I've just written down things.
My opinion for this, which you're going to have a problem with. I can see it written all over your face.
Yeah, I can feel the twitch coming.
The Wii U, I think it sucks. I want one.
That's what I think of your opinion on the Wii U.
It has more games, but as a console that's trying to compete against Xbox One and PS4, it just sucks.
You ready for the rebuttal?
I am ready for the rebuttal. If you make a fart sound.
I'm not. My hands are here. I'm not gonna... Bam. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Alright.
The Wii U is great.
Why? That's
Okay.
not a rebuttal, that's just another
That's
opinion.
my rebuttal. I disagree. I think it's the best.
It's,
It's not the best, but I think the Wii U is exactly what it needed to be.
a failing stepping stone that brought us to the Switch.
I'm not gonna.
Which isn't out yet.
I'm not gonna try and argue that it was a success because it wasn't. They dropped it like a hot potato, and we just got like anyone who bought one just has to be like,
This is what
Thanks.
I have. Yeah.
thanks, man. Thanks, Nintendo, for doing that. You just dropped it, you're like, oh, it's too good. Oh, I can't handle. I'm not making any games. I just throw it into the ether. So yeah, the Wii U, it has like all the good games for it, and all of the like the first party Nintendo games. Like not count. I mean, this was the same thing with the Wii, and probably not the 64. I mean, I don't know like GameCube and all that, but with the Wii, a lot of it was bloatware. You know what I mean? So when you buy a new phone and it comes with all these apps pre-installed,
Oh, right.
and it's all shite that you don't need, it's bloatware. Just bleh. It's
Yeah.
just bleh. I'm
Each-
filling up your phone with crap.
Yeah, each
So-
manufacturer has its own little suite.
Yeah.
This is on Android, I'm talking. We're
yeah,
Android.
I don't know. I'm not an Apple person.
No.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
the Wii.
timer on an Apple product?
Yeah.
You're fired.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with Apple. I just don't care about
I
it.
just don't like
I
it.
just don't care. Let me just scratch my knee.
Yeah, dude, money too.
Oh yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the Wii had a lot of like crap on it. There's a lot of family games and party games and just baby's first platformer. Just all of this garbage on the Wii because it was really easy to develop for and it was really easy to sell for because everyone had a Wii. Not everyone, but like it was super popular, and so they just churn out all these crap games.
One of the best-selling consoles of all time, I think.
Yeah, it's like PS2 Wii.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was so easy to pick
Yeah.
up. You pick up the little thing and you just have a bowl with granddad or whatever. But
Game of tennis. By the little treadmill thing.
Oh, the
Wii Fit, yeah.
yeah. We had it. Yeah, we had one. It didn't work. It just doesn't like. It doesn't weigh you or anything, and it just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. We used it.
Nintendo, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we
not
used it
doing what
mostly
it's supposed
for,
to do.
We used it for Wii Music, so it was like a kick pad for the drums.
Oh, right.
And you had the nunchuck and the other thing, and they're connected, and you like.
Oh, yeah, no.
It wasn't responsive at all, but it felt responsive, and that's what mattered. But it was just another crap peripheral in the large pantheon of Nintendo
yeah.
crap. But anyway, all the good games
crap.
for the Wii were mostly Nintendo, like, they developed it with R&D 1 or whatever.
Mm.
So, there was, I'm not going to list off the ones that Nintendo made first party because I don't know them. But
For the Wii.
yeah, for the Wii. But
We're not talking about...
we are getting there. Alright.
Sit down, son. Let me tell you a
The
tale.
Wii.
Yeah, look.
In the bin.
It was good. The Wii was good. Like, as far as, like, stats go, or specs, wasn't good. But
No.
it sold well.
Yeah.
And some of the Mario games on are awesome. Mario Galaxy's great.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
thought you
And-
meant the Mario, like the side-scroller ones. It's like it's hard to screw up a side-scrolling
Well,
Mario
yeah,
game.
exactly. It's such a
Anyway,
established
you can play it on
pedigree.
your phone. The good Mario Run coming out
Yeah. Only
it-
on Android, iPhone.
initially. The Wii was a raging success, but it had a lot of garbage on it. Now the Wii U was not a success because they marketed it incorrectly. If you've seen the ad for the Wii U,
I don't remember it.
I don't even remember. Like, I don't remember seeing an ad for it. Because I go to EB a lot, and like I'm clued into games and whatever because I'm interested in it. But the Wii U, I don't remember seeing an ad on TV for it. It's just kind of, I knew about it because I was interested in the industry, so I knew about it. And I knew what it was because I figured it out because you kind of have to. But with the advertising for it, it made it look like the pad
Was an add-on.
was an add-on for the Wii, and because it had the name Wii in the name, people were like, "Is this an add-on for the Wii?" Which I don't want that.
No.
I don't need this because in the ad it was a lot of people using the Wiimote, and I distinctly remember one for golf, and someone had the pad on the ground and it had the ball on it and on the tee, like on the screen, and they had the thing, the Wiimote, and they'd like swing the, can't do it while I'm sitting down, they'd swing and the golf ball would go from the pad on the ground to the TV on the golf course.
Right.
And so it just looked like it was
The TV on the golf course. You mean the golf course on the TV?
yes, the golf course on the TV. Yeah, so it would just look like it was an add-on that you didn't need. It was like augmented reality through this tiny little screen. Yeah, and it was just, I don't need that. But yeah, all of the Nintendo developed games for the Wii U, most of which I have, are second to none. Like, I play my Wii U way more than I play my PlayStation.
Can't believe that. Fair enough, but it's crazy.
Like, Yoshi's Woolly World is so much fun.
Yeah, I've heard that's good.
Mario Kart 8
Yeah, it's
is
great.
a perfect... I don't care about car games. I don't care about cars. I don't care about racing games. But holy moly, Mario Kart 8...
Yeah, it's cool. It's awesome.
Like, if I had no other Wii U games and I just had that, I would still be happy. And
But didn't Star Fox bomb? Like, isn't it really bad?
I couldn't care less about Star Fox.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, some of the games are good.
They
Some of them are bad. Like Toad, is Toad good? Like the Toad's pirate thing.
Oh, the treasure tracker.
I think that was pretty
I
lukewarm.
haven't played that. It's a puzzle game. It's like a puzzle platformer.
I haven't played the Wii U Mario Brothers game.
I mean, have you played a Mario Bros.
Yeah,
game?
I know.
Well, then you've played it.
Yeah,
Like, I don't... Get out of here, fly. Yeah, I don't have that one. I've got... what do I have?
Pokken.
Yeah, I got Pokken Tournament. That's really fun.
Yeah, it's not
Except I don't agree with the roster at
Yeah,
all.
no, it's terrible.
It's like, hey, let's have two Pikachus.
Let's
in
not
here.
climb down that rabbit hole, though.
Like, I get why Pikachu is so massive because it's an icon and it's the face of the brand for Pokemon, but just die, you know? Like, just get out of here, you stupid yellow rat. I hate it.
Well, it's a mouse.
Shut up, Ryan. Regardless of how much love people might have for the Wii U, which you do, and I've played your Wii U, it's fun,
It's great.
but it's not a good console.
I think it's a fantastic console.
No.
What if you know, you're living at home, your mum, sister comes in, I want to watch Gilmore Girls. And you're like,
I know
oh,
that's
but
familiar.
I'm playing a popular video game on the television, and I'd like to continue playing this. But you're playing on a PlayStation. You've got to stop, right?
Not if you're like me. and
Well,
you have a
if you're
Vita.
not strong-armed into not stopping, right? Or stopping. Where'd that sentence go?
I don't know.
Right, let's
Shh.
just... Hey!
And then the Switch is coming.
Yeah, which you can take anywhere. So it was a stepping stone. It was. but I adore it. I love the Wii U more than anything.
I'm excited about the Switch.
The Switch, yeah, it
I reckon it looks
I'm
pretty
really
dope.
excited.
I reckon if it delivers and its battery is longer than 10 minutes,
it'll be like 3 hours. The 3DS battery is 3 hours ish.
if its battery is comparable to the 3DS, then it's going to be okay. I think it'll do all right.
Because when are you like out and about, not near a PowerPoint?
Planes.
Playing, yeah, but like, you know.
See, that's a big concern of people that I've been listening to talking about. Is they're like, yeah, but what if I'm on like a flight from Sydney to Los Angeles and it doesn't get me through the whole thing? It's like, does your Vita get you through the whole thing?
Yeah, like
No.
does anything get
Would a
you through the
Game
whole
Boy
thing?
get you through the whole thing? No.
Who looks?
I reckon it's gonna be dope. I reckon it's gonna be sick. I can't wait. I really can't wait for the Switch. I'm gonna pre-order it. Anyway, the Nintendo 64, I think, was a little bit overrated. Our audience
Wait, don't
disagrees.
have that.
64.
Yep.
You're wrong.
I think the console. I think the controller sucks.
You're holding it wrong. You gotta hold it in the middle.
Yeah, I hold it in the middle. But then what am I gonna?
Don't worry about it. Just so it's symmetrical.
C buttons anyway.
You got to use the C buttons to do the stupid song on.
Are you doing something else at the same time?
Look, my point is the controller. I don't like it.
Look, the 64, I have no attachment to it. I'm sure there are some games on it that are real good. Like I've played Banjo-Kazooie.
There
and
are
I've-
good games on it.
I've played, I don't know, what other...
Conker's Bad Fur Day,
Yeah, I played that. I've played Majora's Mask.
Donkey Kong Country. No,
That's on Game Boy.
Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah.
Wait, is Donkey Kong Country on
SNES.
SNES as well?
Huh?
I said I could name 30 off the top of my head.
Do it.
Do it. Let's go.
Probably not that many, but all the ones that I still have,
Yeah.
you've got 007.
007.
GoldenEye.
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 Yep.
Yeah. You've got Donkey Kong 64.
Donkey Kong 64.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Tooie.
Zelda.
Zelda.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina.
Legend of Majora's Mask.
Majora.
Snowboarding 1080 is great.
So,
Yeah, I played
apparently, Snowboard Kids 2 goes for a pretty penny.
Yeah, it does.
It's rare.
Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap,
Pokemon
Oh.
Stadium.
great game. Pokemon Stadium, great game.
Melee?
Melee.
That's Super
It's
Smash
GameCube,
Brothers,
you
and it's on
chose.
GameCube.
No, that was on 64.
No, it was not.
No, Melee's GameCube.
Oh.
The original 64.
Smash Brothers, brilliant.
Oh, that's 10.
So that's 10. You've done it. So you still have those games.
Yes.
That's mad.
Sell them.
No, keep them.
I still have them in all my cases.
That's so
the
good.
real cases.
No, I've had the cases though. I have a case for my 64.
You got the repro
That's
cases.
good.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I've got like the boxes I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Shit.
that's awesome.
That's mad.
That's so sick. I didn't know you had all the boxes. That's really cool. 64. That said, even with that list, I maintain my opinion that I think it's overrated. I think it is such a rose-colored glasses console. I think it's awkward to use. I think all the games have been improved on in further iterations, such as the GameCube, because I think
Oh,
the GameCube's way better.
Hey, let me clap back to the Wii U, the Virtual Console. A big kiss in my hands. Send it out to Nintendo. The Virtual Console on the Wii was pretty turd, but on the Wii U you can play NES, SNES, 64. They've even put some Nintendo DS games on there. You got the Game Boy Advance. There's five entire consoles. I'll just put that over the microphone.
I hope that
On the Wii U, you can play 'em.
I hope the Virtual Console's
On the
good
Switch.
on the Switch. Like,
I hope it keeps the same account.
Yeah.
The Nintendo ID thing,
Well,
because I've
yeah.
bought heaps on there.
there you go.
And it
What are you
better
gonna
carry
do?
over. Well, if it doesn't carry over, I'm going to be like this. I wish it carried over. I mean, what else can you do?
Before we move on, I'd like to say I think the GameCube is Nintendo's best console. Home console.
List 5 reasons why.
Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. Resident Evil 4. Double Dash.
Yeah. Keep going.
Brawl.
Yeah.
Infinitely better than the original Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, you do.
And the controller.
Okay, so
miles ahead of
Right,
64.
wasn't Brawl on Wii?
yeah. Yes.
Isn't okay?
Melee.
Melee's
Melee,
GameCube.
yeah, whatever. I think yeah. So,
Okay, so
what's
those are
wrong with
5
my 5 reasons?
Well, you've given one reason why it's a good console.
What?
That's the controller. The other ones are games, most of which
That are great.
have been either improved on or ported to other consoles.
Still good. And that Metal Gear Solid iteration is only on GameCube, and it's better than the original.
but it's just an entry in a franchise. That does one game
Justifies
does
purchase.
not
And
make
Double
a
Dash.
console.
How has no Double Dash rules? It's a
Mario
great
Kart 8 rules.
Yeah, but Double Dash has got systems that are better.
Like what?
The double dashing.
You know, when you got two on the
Yeah,
same
it's
car,
good.
and one drives and one throws
Nah,
the
it's fun.
shell.
You get what I mean. It's fun. I'm agreeing with Ryan on one thing. I'm using him as my strong arm to say that I think GameCube rules.
I don't have anything against it.
You do.
No, I don't.
I can feel it.
The controller for the GameCube is great, and it I would go so far as to say it's the best
Nintendo.
controller. No, just best controller.
You
straight
reckon?
up. Yeah. It's got all the buttons you need. Feels good
I don't reckon.
in your hand.
It's great, but it's not the best. Anyway, I reckon this topic's too much of a can of worms, and we're gonna keep talking about it forever. So I reckon we shelve it for now, and we revisit it at a later date.
Probably when
The Switch, yeah.
when the Switch comes out in March. When
Yeah.
we know more. Oh no, we know more about it in January.
January. So we'll come back in
There's a
January.
thing about it.
Hit a few more of our opinions on Nintendo and
Yeah.
go with what we've got.
But what you were saying about the GameCube being the best,
Mm.
let me just interject this little pearl of wisdom. I don't think you can judge hardware on the merits of its software.
I reckon you can.
I disagree.
I reckon you can because of the reason that PlayStation always uses Uncharted as its, or PlayStation champions will use it as it's better because we have Uncharted, and I think GameCube's better because of some of the games that it has. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, tell us we're wrong
Yeah,
or agree with us. Choose a side.
whatever.
Who hates the Wii U and who likes it? Let's move on. Hey you, thanks for tuning into our video. Make sure you click one of these links so you can see more, and I'll see you next time.
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll see you as well with my eyes, watching always.